Hi, everyone. I'm Marie Brodsky, the PI for Wise Connect AI, which is all about personalized local support for aging in place. It is a pleasure to be part of the A2 cohort. Thank you for having us. And our team leading this project is all part of Wise Connect, which is a social impact startup based in Virginia. And all the photos that you'll see in our deck today are taken at activities that took place as a result of our community-based platform in its very early versions, making an impact in the community. So to zoom out a little bit on our work, I started this company because of seeing what was happening to my own grandfather and seeing him become disconnected, isolated, unsure of what he can participate in and what would be relevant to him, and even if he found it, how he would get there. And this is something that we found was the case for many people, losing social ties that came from work and family. Um, the loss of tech literacy to navigate what's available and to navigate online tools that were not designed to be accessible, and also losing access to transportation to be able to get to those activities or access services. And if you think about senior living communities, they are designed to meet each of these needs, but really almost everyone wants to stay at home and will stay at home for as long as possible. And so the question is, how can we bring those benefits to the people living at home? To look at the costs for everyone else in the ecosystem, the health costs of social isolation in itself for each person add up to nearly 7 billion in Medicare costs every year. So that's because of increased risk of things like stroke and early onset of dementia. And businesses are failing to tap into this market because they're not doing a good job of reaching people and saying, hey, here's what we can offer to you to stay engaged. And of course, caregivers are under a lot of strain trying to manage the needs of their aging loved ones, and not doing a great job of easily being able to navigate the services that exist because they're so fractured, right now. But the opportunity that's opening now is that older adults are becoming more tech savvy. They are spending more and continuing to be more engaged as a result of increased health spans. And we see from senior living that there is a demand for easy access to activities, easy access to services. So the question is just how can we make it happen? And we see from the state level, from the county level, from the city level, that there are new measures being taken in recent years to really focus in on information awareness and social connection. And the more that businesses and organizations are thinking about how they're going to serve an aging market, the more important it will become to make it easy for people to navigate all of those options. So our work is designed to make that process easy. And for someone like Mary Ann, who is 84 and living on her own, she can use our platform that has been co-designed with hundreds of older adults to find things in her community that she can take part in, stay active, stay socially engaged, request a ride when she needs one, find senior discounts in her community, and navigate the vetted services that would help her as her health needs are changing. And so through this A2 pilot, we're focused on making this AI personalized so that Mary Ann isn't scrolling through hundreds of results of what's in her, nearby perimeter, and instead it is tailoring to her current circumstances. To say a little bit more about the platform itself, what we're seeing is that it's not just aggregating existing options in its current state, but it's also enabling small businesses like cafes to host activities for older adults during times of the day when they are free anyway. And so we're really excited about the kind of real community change that this is creating. So throughout the study over the coming year, we are going to be aiming to develop an AI model that can scale nationally outside of our current regional pilot, and that will make it easy for older adults to access local resources. And our priorities here are to make sure that the study cohort that we recruit matches well with the overall national population, and that we're taking into account different characteristics, and that we continue to co-design with our participants at every stage. Um, the way that this will work is that we will recruit 50 to 75 adults over age 65 who are aging in place in their own communities. We will include speakers of other languages. And over the course of 4 sessions, we will collect data from individuals about their needs, their circumstances, And then over those few sessions, we'll ask them to evaluate and rank resources that will be fictitious but based on real existing programs, based on their needs, so that our AI model can get continually better at matching people in their current circumstance to local resources that might be best for them. At the end of the study, this will actually be integrated into Wise Connect, the platform, and then will continue to be further trained based on user data. Um, and how this works on the technical side is that these user attributes and the resources themselves will be translated into embeddings, and those will allow us to both suggest resources to that person, find alternatives, and let the user compare resources for best fit. And again, we're really excited to be a part of this program, and thanks so much.